Man, it was tough. I mean, it was what it was. You know, what you saw out there, we made some turnovers that we couldn't have, and we didn't, capitalize on some other things that we should have, and it was a tough game.
Weird turnovers for you guys. The goal line fumble that may or may not have crossed the goal line, and that interception over on your sideline. I mean, from your vantage point, I mean, how freaky, how odd were those turnovers?
And even, Vernon's fumble. I didn't get the other view of it, but from what I saw, it looked like it was down. But obviously, they know more than us, so they made the correct calls. But they were weird turnovers. It was a weird game. It's unfortunate. It's tough to end on that and go into the off season, but we're a tough team, so we'll be able to bounce back, put it behind us, and focus on next year.
How tough momentum-wise to kind of, especially at those points in the game where you're scrapping to stay out front?
I don't know how much was our biggest lead, probably around 17, maybe 20. It's tough to give that up. That's something we got to work on for next year, definitely.
In your viewpoint, what changed between the time you guys were able to start to establish the lead and then it seemed like the offense bogged down significantly in the last quarter?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, I believe we had Mario's long touchdown was in the fourth quarter, wasn't it? I think so. And we still put down some drives together. We just didn't capitalize on a lot of things. So I don't know necessarily what changed. Those turnovers were the key, turning points in the game, and that's that.
Dana and Shannon both talked about the development of your receivers a little bit and that progression, not just the receivers, but the relationship between quarterbacks and receivers as the year's gone on. Can you talk about that, how much you've seen different and how much confidence, I guess, you can take into the offseason from that?
We were, at the beginning of the season, we were waiting for, Kevin to come through, and he did, and then Nikhil was a big freshman who stepped up, and then near the second half of the season, we were waiting on Mario. And he's the one who I'm most proud of. I mean, he had a monster game. Maybe it was almost 200 yards, I think. I'm so proud of him, the way he's, come through and learned the system, from where he was when we both came in. But all the guys, skill guys, we're coming around. Wendell had a tough game, but we know what he can do. Dreamus, he starts making plays, and then we got, Charles is leaving. It's obvious, but. He's a heck of a player. Congrats to him on 1,000 yards. But we got plenty of backs next year, and Russell will be able to play. So I'm not too worried about the skill positions at all for next year.
What happened on that?